some deep subject matter.
Alright, so that was leg 15. Now we're at leg 16. Yay.
I really gotta read that. Was it After Dawn? I gotta start getting into the new canon of the books. Or the new Dawn, a new Dawn, or whatever. You know, I mean, it's like I'm caught up with the movies, but...
Resistance takes place in between The Force Awakens, well, 6 months before The Force Awakens, and then it kind of ends where The Force Awakens sort of begins.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. And then season 2, I think, is going to overlap with The Last Jedi.
Okay.
6-5.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot. I mean, even after the new movie, like the conclusion of the actual movie, there's a lot of new Star Wars TV stuff coming out.
Oh yeah, I know. We got Clone Wars. We got The Mandalorian.
Yes, wow. I mean, the Skywalker saga is ending, but a whole bunch of stuff.
Are you watching the Star Wars Celebration Friday?
I don't. Where is that going to be at? Where's that going to be?
Star Wars YouTube.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll watch it. Yeah, I mean, I know it'll be on.
They're streaming all of the big panels, so you'll be able to watch all of it.
Oh, cool.
They've done that for the last 3 years, so I've kind of attended Star Wars Celebration without really attending Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah.
Okay, I hit unpause and my plane turns on. Okay, whatever. You'll hear it.
Well, that's probably because you got your cold and dark thing.
No, because my Airbus shut off.
ILS, runway 34 in use. Landing and departing, runway 34. VFR aircraft in a direction of flight. All aircraft.
Okay.
Yeah, that was weird.
Let's make sure I'm flying the right aircraft. Yep. And I can't really view my cruising because I'm having issues with Firefox and it opening external things. I've got to open it by hand. Yuck.
That's why I don't have external things in Firefox or in Chrome.
Well, no, Firefox is my default browser.
Firefox.
I like Firefox. I don't care for Chrome, at least on Windows. Although, someone did try the new Edge.
Chrome is great on Windows. Are you kidding me?
Actually, not when you're trying to.
But it's even better with Safari on the Mac. Even
not when you're trying to sign into Telegram on Chrome or Firefox at web.telegram.org. You can't.
I did it on Windows. I signed in with it just fine.
Because the OK button just doesn't want to work.
Work for me.
Huh, weird. Is this your correct number?
I wonder if it's because I got Grease Monkey installed. Maybe that enhanced it a bit.
Oh, maybe.
Grease Monkey.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's a cool sounding program.
Yeah, Grease Monkey is a like makes script like you can make scripts for websites and whatnot. Like there's a good Slack one for Grease Monkey that will make the Slack accessible. There's a bunch of Grease Monkey NVDA scripts.
Really?
That makes like Slack, probably like Telegram, the website a little more the element, like putting elements in the correct places. Yes, I mean it's quite interesting. And when I flew for
I may have
Air,
to use that for Space Command menus.
You could.
When I flew Chukwood Air Alliance, rest in peace, they use Slack for communication.
Oh.
What's that Space Command thing, Alex, you were talking about?
I'm making a game.
No, that's only usually for the web, like for web and stuff.
Okay. What would you suggest for making like menus in the game?
I really wish that this Sonos audio console for the blind thing. I wish he would make the player cross-platform, because like making a game is pretty easy in that thing. It's kind of like Unity, but it's like an accessible version of it with a GUI and everything that like you don't have to program. It's just like you have to understand the programming concepts, but like if you have trouble with actually like the syntax and like putting it all together, like this thing is
That's
nice.
where I have the trouble. I just can't.
I mean, I've done it before. I've done it like once, twice, and it's okay. But I'd rather stick to this thing. Oh, by the way, somebody, Darter, the guy who runs Cosmic Rage, Nathan, is doing a Python audio tutorials, which you can probably make Space Command with Python, but it's going to take you a while because you got to learn a lot of stuff before you want to do multiplayer and all that stuff.
Yeah. First of all, I want to try to get the platform up first, and then work on the multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the beta is just going to be single player only.
Chris, I don't know, it's not Christopher Toss, but some other guy, some other guy, a big programmer in the blind community, had a really awesome, like almost like audio mud. It was like a space type thing. Like he didn't really have good writers, but he had a whole like space thing coded and like planets and everything, and it was all audio based. I'm like, man, he did all this in Python.
Whoa!
It's all multiplayer too, but it's, again, I don't know if he's working on it anymore because he was trying to get sound designers and writers. So I don't.
He could have went with me as sound designer.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not Chris Toth. It's Chris.
Hofstetter? No, he's not a.
No, he's a guy from the UK. I forgot. It's
Waywell, but that wouldn't be him. He's not from the UK, I don't think.
Yeah, he's. I had him on Skype, but he's disappeared. So.
Oh, weird.
I'll have to find out. It's on the Every Games forum. I'll have to find the topics. See what people.
You don't want me for sound design. Huh, that's not my talent. But that is perfectly okay.
It is mine. So.
Yeah. That's good.
So a guy is studying a sound design course in Reaper now on Audio Games forum.
I heard about that.
It's a sighted dude who wants to help blind people with sound design.
Oh wow, that's cool. I heard about that actually. There's one actually they're redoing a course for Reaper in written text. I think either written text and audio or both or something. Because Reaper has changed a lot. I mean, I'm using it now just as I hope one day to actually get into the studio to actually sing. Because right now I've just been editing podcasts and stuff, but
I need to learn the basics. Like Reaper I did for my I used it for my a tower in Eurofly.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. You can do a lot with Reaper. I have some scripts made by there's an app that there's
Jamie of MBDA. There's
Osara, but there's also Reaccess. There's also what is it? I forgot now. But there's these scripts that you can install.
And what do they do to Reaper? Like
everything. Just about everything. There are scripts for peak meters. There are scripts for rendering. There are scripts. It's a little hard to install. But
my thing is like.
I love it.
Yeah, my thing is with sound design is I like to create a lot of unique sounds. So Space Command's going to have a lot of unheard sounds, but it's also going to have some recognizable ones. But most of them are going to be pretty pretty different because you're going to be dealing with alien weapons, ships.
Sure. And we don't know what that sounds like in real life. We gotta, you know, we don't even know if...
The planet environments are going to be different and that sort of thing, so...
We don't even know if they have sound. I mean, I'm sure they do. We just don't know what they sound like.
Exactly. So like, I've created some really crazy sounding alien weapons and stuff, so...
You need to, like... You know, you're gonna need... I wonder if you can, like, go on GitHub and, like, see... Or, like, freelance or something. See if you can get some coders and some, like... You know, maybe people to help you with this thing. Because if you want to, you know, get it out in a reasonable amount of time, you're gonna need...
Yeah.
You know, like... More
well, I
than
tried
one
getting
person.
people around here to help me, but nobody wants to, so...
Around here is in blind community, or... Like...
Blind community, and...
Because
I've
people
also
in the...
talked to a few visual game designers, and they won't help me either, so...
Well, the I don't know, I unfortunately, money talks, and you know, they'll probably help you if you put some money on the line.
Yeah, and that is unfortunate. I mean, the guy who was working on the circus game
The
for
FS Trap
iOS...
developer started talking to me and being nice to me after I bought the program, as opposed to before I bought it.
Not me. I was having trouble with that waypoint thing. He goes, "Oh, here's a screenshot of the switches to check." I'm like, I can't see that. I'm visually impaired, but I got it fixed anyway.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have that. Well, what was the whole waypoint thing with? Oh.
Yeah. That
You
thing.
didn't have the, you know, 1/2 thing or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
I think he was thinking that you were having issues with the aircraft, like with the...
No, I gave him a video, he watched it, and he goes, "Oh, here are the switches you need to check." I'm like, that's not gonna help, but thanks. I already fixed it. Someone was listening over my shoulder. Literally.
Thanks. I already fixed it. Someone will
Mm-hmm.
It took us, I think, a good hour, 2 hours to fix that.
What was the issue? Like, was it just something that weren't clicking, or I forgot what the hell it was?
Basically, I had inadvertently shut something off and didn't know it because the button's not labeled, like, at all.
So, I was thinking, like, ground and air vehicles are going to operate pretty much the same.
Yeah.
The only difference will be, for up and down travel, you'll have to flip your phone to make it go up and flip it the other way to make it go back down.
That will be, I don't even know if the accelerometers would support that.
There's actually a few games that already do that, so I don't see why they wouldn't.
I mean, I'm no coder, and I'm quite behind on some of this technology, and darn it, I'm out of my snack.
I think that let's see. I think there's a few even in the Blindfold series that can do that.
I'm not sure. Well, obviously I don't play that
They
series.
have a tilt function on their game, so
it's
basically the same idea.
Yeah. Let's see if I have any of my smoothie left. I'm hungry.
So, like, you know, you'll be able to fly planes, helicopters, spaceships, that sort of thing. And then for ground vehicles, you'll have tanks, robots.
Yeah, see, I don't know how to do audio game-based menus with Swift.
That's the thing that
somebody did an awesome audio tutorial on, like, you know, it was sent to the Mac list like a year ago it was on YouTube about a dude, you know, wanting people to be able to make games on the Mac, and like he did it. He made a nice templates and everything, and told you how to do it. But like, I forgot what the hell it is now. Like I subscribed to him. Like I'm subscribed to over 200-300 channels. I don't know what the hell it is.
So am I. I actually need to start cleaning up channels that haven't posted like in, I don't know, 5 years.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to at least 100 or so.
Yeah, I started actually doing some YouTube cleanup not too long ago. And I normally don't do that, but like, okay, let me just get rid of you, and you.
Yeah, I get like, it's ridiculous, like 3,000 or some notifications. You know, every time you go to the title bar, it's like 3,068 notifications. I'm like, oh.
I've got now. Well, I clear them out. I read them, but I've got now about 18, which is manageable.
Yeah, that's fine. But man, I don't know. A lot of the stuff a lot of stuff I don't read. A lot of them are like hip hop videos uploading reaction videos.
Oh, that's. I get a lot from IGN. IGN.
Yeah.
I don't
IGN
mind those.
Is, yeah.
And then Logic Pro Gaming. He's actually pretty good.
Yeah, he's a visually impaired.
He's the one that did the Minecraft thing like a month ago, 2 and a half months ago.
Well, he calls it blindcraft. I don't know why he calls it blindcraft, because that makes it think that it's accessible to blind people when it's not.
It's not really.
Because the whole point of it is that,
or at least it was before his map got destroyed. Yeah, he
wants to show people that blind people can play it.
And he allowed nothing but blind people on his server. Well, until his map got destroyed. He still doesn't know why.
Oh, like blind people can play it like with set help. Well, at least with set help for now, I guess.
No, I think he was totally playing it through the computer thing. I believe the crafting things read I think they read on Xbox. They kind of don't.
Oh, wait. So they read on PC? Like
Not sure because I don't use the PC version.
But the problem is like that there's no audio cues for navigation, so like you don't know like where's
Actually,
where's the tree?
There are.
There are now?
Yeah, a little bit. You have to listen
there
for them.
always have been. You just got to listen for them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because Daryl Bowles was playing it and was kind of something where I'm like, oh, there's no sound for like, how do I know where I'm facing, and like there really was no audio.
There sort of is. You can know where you are. I knew that someone on my left was shooting arrows at me.
There sort of is.
Oh, okay.
It all depends on like what kind of headset you're using and that sort of thing.
Also, the like the AI and stuff like that. My world, it has chickens.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, they sound just about like that.
So like you play on Xbox there, and like what reads and what doesn't read on this?
The crafting thing doesn't read, which isn't. Yeah.
Kind of sucks because that's kind of the whole point of Minecraft.
That's the whole point. But
that'd be cool if Fortnite did.
Oh, that would be well one day.
Fortnite, I'm pretty sure it will. Like I love the whole. There's aviation solo challenges you could do in that game now.
Really?
But yeah, you can go in like probably it sounds like a Cessna. I don't know which plane exactly, but like you go in and like do these like land on these beacon things, and it sounds kind of cool.
Oh wow!
At a certain time. They're like time challenges.
No, but I mean you can't really do the menus read. I can actually set the settings. They read. I sent like a whole boatload of maybe a page and a half to 2 pages of feedback
to the devs.
Sort of. Yes and no. I can't. How much can we say, Jessie?
Well, it's this research thing that they've been doing.
That's about all we can say. I think.
Wouldn't it be cool if we had?
Well, wait, is that through the Able Gamers player panels thing, or is it something something?
No, it's through
it's-
research through the Shepherd Center.
Something like that.
Oh, okay. I heard about that, but I don't. Like I heard about.
We've actually already done 2 of them.
And both of them have been very challenging, and we always walk away learning something new. At least I did. I learned how to use Xbox Assist.
How do you like? When is the next one? Like, where do you apply?
I don't know when the next one is.
This one was like a surprise. I got an email from the person that's in charge. I'm like, aww.
And I was gone. Or no, I was teaching that day or something.
Yes, Sarah was teaching, and I go, looks like we got a game to test.
No, what you said was, check your email. I gave her your email for this. What? Wait, huh?
Yeah.
When, where?
You ought to give me. You ought to give them my email so I can.
You have to sign up.
You have to sign up for it. I think it's at God, what was it? Like,
I don't remember. Honest to goodness, I don't.
I'll look at it. I have one of the emails.
I'll have to check out iDon'tRemember.com.
Oh, I'm sure they're.
Yeah, I'm sure it's there.
I'm sure it's there. So is, believe it or not, so is something.com. I think that's still up.
I've actually done that before.
I think that's still up.
Wasn't that like a weird, funny website or something?
Yeah, it just was a website that just said something.
I just, I can't remember what exactly was on there, like I actually clicked on the page.
It was a website that just said something.
Yeah, I just said literally.
It just said something. Yeah. Yeah.
I bet that guy like, I just buy the something.com domain, just put like index at HTML, something.
Something. I mean, it's still up, I believe.
That was just perfect.
What a waste of domain money.
Well, if that's how he wants to
not
spend it,
necessarily.
if that's how he wants to spend it, hey, you know, who am I to talk? Some people
He may
think.
not have spent anything.
Well, it's true, actually. I mean, some people think my podcasting is a waste of time, but hey, I enjoy it, so. Nope.
I don't think it's a waste of time.
I don't either. But there was actually a time I was gone for about 8 or 10 months, but I was really busy.
You were busy.
Oh, you're more likely to be bitten by a chihuahua than a pit bull.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're smaller dogs, but the thing is about pit bulls, the reason why they're so deadly is because when they bite you, they don't let go. Chihuahuas do let go.
Actually, our pit bulls are rather friendly. Well, okay, we trained it to be so.
Exactly.
And he is extremely, like, ever since the baby was born, he will not leave her side. She cries and he runs over to her and will just stand over her.
That's what Dodger does.
He won't trick. He won't bite her. He'll kiss her a lot, which we don't like right now. Not until she's older.
It's really funny because Dodger's my brother's dog, and on the one hand, he's kind of jealous that Hank gets all the attention.
Aww.
Now here's the thing with this restream thing. I wonder if you can see like, new followers coming in and new.
No, I don't think so.
Across your platforms.
No, if you can, I don't know how.
Because I heard on the blog that I basically heard that they were implementing something like that where you can see like if somebody's subscribed on YouTube or somebody's followed on Twitch.
I heard the same thing, but I don't know if that's going to be part of the free account or if that's going to be part of the paid account, their paid status or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I can't wait for the Facebook.
Holy crap, Jesse! I don't know if you're seeing Brendan's stream right now, but he's getting a ton of followers right now. I don't know what the hell they're all coming from.
Wow. What's he streaming?
Diablo 3.
How's he?
I don't know how the hell a blind person is playing Diablo 3. He wanted me to buy it. I'm like, hell no.
Him and Mike, Sturlock are playing it. It's actually accessible enough. It's you can, they're doing pretty well. It's
How?
It's interesting. There are some audio.
There are major audio cues in this game.
Yeah.
You've played, Alex?
Actually, I watch TJ the Blind Gamer. He plays sometimes.
I've heard of that account from somewhere. You maybe?
TJ's a sightless player, isn't he? Or sightless player, I think is what he's using.
Oh, the one who, yeah, poor thing. Oh, I heard a story on how he became blind. Just, oh man.
Oh, is that when his father?
No, he thought he had pink eye, and he woke up and, well.
Oh. No, okay, no. Carlos's father ended up shooting him in the eye.
What?
His father, Carlos.
Ow!
Carlos's father, basically shot. He shot his son in the eye and then shot himself.
Oh,
Oh
ouch.
no!
Yeah.
I think TJ is actually the one. What happened to him was he had a bar stool take out his eye.
Ow!
Oh.
That just
what?
makes
A
me
bar?
cringe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Ouch! I mean, I'm curious, Josh. Are you just unlucky? Well, or lucky, whatever. I have ROP. How about you?
No, I have a RP too. That's what happened to me.
Actually,
So we're both lucky to be alive.
Yeah, that's
We're both very lucky to be alive.
It's kind of weird. Like, mine doesn't really have a source. It just sort of happened. I was born this way, so.
Oh,
And it wasn't hereditary or anything.
it just happened.
Yeah.
So, I talked to my mom. I said, I want to get back into stationary biking. I just don't know how I'm gonna play Zombies Run with a stationary bike, but it'll be slow at first because of my knees. But for me, I enjoy that better than walking on a treadmill. And she goes, we have stationary bikes at the gym. I'm like, those seats are really hard, and the seats are still too high for me because I've hurt myself biking at our gym.
Good luck finding a low one and a soft one.
Actually, the one I sat in during physical therapy, I literally sat in it. I leaned back. It was like this chair, and I leaned back and I stuck my legs out for the pedals or whatever, and they adjusted the seat so that way I wouldn't hurt myself. Yeah, they had me doing about 15 minutes. I wanted to kill her.
Well, when I broke my leg, I had some major physical therapy.
Oh,
I had to do at least 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I hope I can. My goal, maybe either by this year or next year, if I can either find a stationary bike at the gym, which it's going to hurt, but if I can do it, is to bike a 5K. I'm sure it can be done.
Oh, it can be done. It's just that
It's probably going to hurt.
You're just gonna be sore as heck the next day.
Well, I'm already sore when running it. I mean, when jogging it, I brought my time down to about 48 minutes last time.
Speaking of jogging and running and stuff, the Zombies Run spring race
I didn't sign up for it.
Okay.
I should have, and my doctor probably would have been pleased had I signed up for it.
You got tired of seeing what, Alex?
Ad for it.
Oh, the ads for it.
Yeah,
the race this time is kind of cool. It's a train, like you're on a train.
Oh man.
And that gets invaded by zombies, and it's like a bullet train. It sounds freaking fun.
Oh well. If
And
they
it
have,
just didn't seem like it was worth it to me because
well, I'm too scared to get back into running. So
The story is kind of cool. I mean, if you want like a long
the story's
story-
cool, but it's just like at the same time, like my problem is with the stuff they give you is like junk.
Oh yeah. That
I save the medals. I do save my medals.
Like that's the reason why I really wish that there was a sign up thing that I could sign up for that I could just do the damn mission. I don't really care about the swag.
No, I mean I don't care about it either, but I do save my medals.
Like I could get one big water bottle for the same price they would pay to give you 2 little ones. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I would just like the mission this year. Like the mission story sounds kind of cool this year, but I just the swag. It's like, man, do I really gotta like do I have to really pay $30 to get that? Like that's the reason why people.
Well, it could be
sign up for it,
worse.
like-
They could have you pay $60 for something that's like, but that medal though is cool. I love the medals, and I do save mine. I saved all 3 of
I'd
mine.
rather pay $60 for something awesome than $30.
I did.
for
Well,
something-
actually, I did the select chase race. I did the select chase race in June of 2017, where I ran I ran 3 5K races, one in April, one in May, one in June. And by that time, I was like, no more.
Whoa.
Remember
Well,
that, Jesse?
I guess you kind of. See, this is the thing. I really wish that I could.
No,
take
one of the
advantage
races was here. It was actually locally here.
of-
But yeah, I'm like,
I really wish that I could like take advantage of actual like going outside and trying to run. Like that would be.
I wish I could too.
The GPS mode.
There is like no space for me to run around here.
Yeah.
Dude, you could go run at the base.
Well, yeah.
No, not you, Alex.
He probably could.
I can't run at the airport because they only allow that once a year.
Oh. There's a walking path actually at Sunset Park, but that's only 2 miles.
The closest walking trail to me is
Well, I mean, even the.
halfway across Greensboro, so.
Well, the thing with me is like, you know, I really don't have any sighted help to like get, you know, because especially, you know, like I mean, there's like streets and whatnot.
I don't think
like,
I could get my mom to take me all the way over there just to run.
No, no, I wouldn't. But I mean, I do want to get like into, you know, stationary biking and stuff. I mean, running on the treadmill's great, but I want to try something different this year, and maybe like for the next few years. And heck, it's good for the legs and everything else.
You know what I use? I use a Bowflex Max.
I've heard of that.
I love it.
Yeah, but my arms are injured, so I really can't do much with my arms.
You don't have to. You can hold on the lower things.
Oh.
You don't have to. You can hold on. The way they have it set up is it's like a 2-tier system. It's kind of a cross between like an elliptical and a stair stepper.
Oh.
So like, say for example, if you want to do something like an elliptical, you can raise your arms up and do that. Or if you'd rather relax,
Which I can't.
Or if you'd rather relax your arms, there's 2 lower ones that you can do that are not bad on your arm.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also two handlebars in front of that where you can just hold on and just use your leg.
Interesting. All we have at our gym is a elliptical. I don't think we have a Bowflex.
Nah, those things are pretty expensive. But
Well, we're not going to be getting one anytime soon. Well, I mean, unless I save, of course. I've heard of the Bowflex, though.
it would be totally worth it. And I another thing is they just came out with the new blind accessible app.
Bowflex did?
Yeah. It's called Max.
Would it be on Android too?
Uh-huh.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know if it'd be accessible on Android, but
Actually, now that I think about it.
you never know.
Actually, I think, the more I think about it, I think it is only for Android phones.
Oh, well. I mean, and I guess if you don't use the app, you can just estimate, I guess, still with treadmill walker, you know.
Well, yeah.
Which is what I use.
I use my watch to estimate how far I can went and stuff. So.
I hurt myself the last time I was on an elliptical. My dad goes, "Nah, you didn't hurt yourself." I'm like, "Ow! Yes, I did. Jeez." I basically hyperextended my left leg, which is the one that's injured, and I kept going, but I sure regretted it the next day when I couldn't move. My dad goes, "Come on, do 5 more minutes, go." I'm like, "Oh, no." Because, I mean, it seriously hurt. It didn't feel like muscle pain. I know what that feels like. It felt pretty bad.
I did that the very first time I did it, too.
Well, you didn't get hit by a car.
True.
Brandon is having the success that we all wish we could have on Twitch. He's got, like, I think over 100 viewers, getting followers, like, every
Wow!
5.
If I'm not working that day, I might, the day that Mortal Kombat comes out, I might actually stream it if I'm not working that day.
Oh, I'm definitely sure. I'm gonna start streaming it, midnight on.
I'm gonna be asleep at my midnight.
Open your Zoom thing, Jeff?
Am I gonna what?
Open your Zoom thing?
I don't have a Zoom thing. I should get one. I mean,
If Josh were to do Zoom, he would have to literally probably wake me up and ask me to start the meeting, and I would probably say I'm sleeping.
That's why I should get my own. I mean, but I'm subscribed to so much stuff that
yeah.
I really wish that there was like a free alternative. Well, like Zoom is free, but not like we can't do the stuff that we're doing now.
No. Oh, by the way, Jessie, I found out the shortcut, at least for the Mac, on how to raise and lower your hand. It's option Y. I don't know it on I forgot it on Windows though.
Isn't it like $10 a month or something, and you can do
Yeah, it's 15.
Okay, yeah.
And then if you want more participants, I mean, 100's pretty generous, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
but $20 is $20 a month is a bit steep though. Can't you like get like maybe 9 or something?
I don't know. But I think it's like 100 and then 500 participants, like after that. So it's like, okay, I don't really.
I don't really care about that. I just want to be able to have more than 2. Like, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'll think about it.
I mean, I think it's like 15. I'm still paying 15 anyway. What the?
You're still paying
Why am I?
Just because then I'll be able to do my own stuff, you know.
What was that alert I got?
I found out how to do it on Windows.
Oh yeah, is that what that was? Jesse raised his hand.
It's Alt Y.
You can lower it now.
I gotta figure out how to do it.
Isn't it Alt Y?
Yeah, your hand is like it's hurting. It's been up.
It said hand now raised alert.
Yeah, you can lower it now.
Hold on, let me see.
That must hurt your hand.
Especially because it doesn't. Hey, raising your hand doesn't do anything in this configuration.
I guess I just lowered it.
Yeah, I guess. Did you have a question?
No, I was just testing.
Seeing to make sure we were still alive.
Yeah. Oh, it must be descending or something. No. But I must be getting close.
Sorry for the weird noise. I'm drinking.
Are you all right?
I'm drinking my tumbler that I have up here.
Oh, nice. What's in it?
Water.
Oh, I just finished my smoothie.
Nothing interesting.
I finished my smoothie, and now I have, let's see, I think about 3 cups of water. Let me just go drink some. I probably should be taking in more water. I can feel it.
This tumbler can hold 36 ounces.
3 cups. Or no, not 3 cups. 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay, that's not too bad.
So it's pretty big. And it's stainless steel.
This quart jar I have, well, it holds 4 cups.
Stainless steel.
Nice.
And Yeti.
Ooh. Let me see if I can coax a little bit more of that sunflower butter out.
But you know, one thing that this cup does make
Let me get me some more Wawa.
Nice!
I heard. Hold on.
I love almond butter.
That's how much of the tooth.
Wow.
Makes a nice bell.
Oh, yeah.
And then, if I need to close it for any reason, I've got what I keep the plank with is the little lid. The lid actually has 2 parts to it.
Oh.
So it has a regular handle up top, but then you unscrew the top part, and then you got the part that you drink out of. So it's pretty cool. Looks like a big old water tank.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeti
Nice.
called it.
Mm-hmm.
You like Yeti stuff, Jessie?
Hmm?
Do you like Yeti stuff?
Yeti?
Yeah.
Like the blue Yeti, the white Yeti, the yellow Yeti, the icicle.
I'm talking about
No, the
like,
blue icicle's not made by Yeti, I don't think.
I'm talking about the stuff like that.
Hmm?
Yeah. The glasses and stuff like that.
Hmm. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Really?
Hmm.
You can get a, they sell those stainless steel glasses and water bottles and stuff.
Hmm.
As a matter of fact, they started that.
Sweet.
Pretty cool.
I've been with them. I got this on sale for $30.
Not bad. I might actually check. What was the name of that company that you were talking about earlier, Alex, with the the lanyards and stuff?
Oh yeah, Catalyst.
What?
Catalyst.
Catalyst.
Yeah, Catalyst. I'm probably gonna forget
Good stuff.
that in the next few minutes.
Never mind. You said that you had a budget, so.
I do. Well, I do have a budget. But I mean, I'll look on Amazon anyway to see. Hey, you never know.
Remember, the case is $910. Okay.
I can't believe I just misheard that. I'm like earlier.
Dude,
like,
that's a very expensive case. Does it come with like diamonds and gold? And...
that would be the price of a phone.
Well, the reason why Catalyst is so expensive, high military grade stuff.
Well, hey, I mean, considering what, I mean, and but the good thing is though, it will last me probably for years.
Very true, and it's waterproof.
A waterproof lanyard?
And case.
Nice. Yeah, I've never actually heard of that. OtterBox I've heard of, but, yeah, I like OtterBox too.
Well, I'm not a huge OtterBox fan.
Alexa, stop.
Oh, that's right. Orin has an A lady.
Mm-hmm.
He has an A lady and a G lady.
Yep. Looks like our wind's picking up here again today. Oh, excuse me.
Nice one.
Oh,
Thank you.
great! And I'm gonna be flying right into it too.
No, you're 300 miles away.
No, I'm flying into McCarran.
You're flying into.
No, he's flying it on.
You're flying it on Eurofly, so you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, this what Eurofly doesn't even know what real weather is.
Yep.
And not only that, but he's gonna be landing on an aircraft carrier, not an aircraft.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna be landing right in the middle of Enterprise.
Yeah, that's the USS Enterprise.
Oh, now I get it. It took me an hour and a half. It took me almost 2 hours to get that. Okay. Reminds me of the joke that my dad told the joke that someone there was some animal at the zoo, you know, told a joke, and everyone at the zoo was laughing except for the monkey. He laughed the next day.
That's pretty funny.
So yeah, I was the monkey just now.
That's okay. I would have explained it to you if you'd asked.
I would have figured it out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always willing to explain a joke if I make it, in case somebody doesn't get it.
Someone actually told me this joke. Everyone's heard it. How do you leave a turkey in suspense?
How? How? Oh. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. My Menzies friend told me that joke, and my first answer was, freeze him and let him go into suspended animation? Well, of course, it took me about 15 minutes to know that he was leaving me in suspense.
Well, I mean, I think we kind of did see a turkey in suspense on the road, like trying to lead his trying to lead his baby turkeys to safety because we almost ran the damn thing over.
Oh no! Oh jeez, that's yikes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the turkey would have the father would have ran out the car and shit.
Yeah, sure. Or the mom.
No, I think it was the guy, father leading him. My mom said it was the father trying to get him.
How could you tell? How could she tell?
That I don't know.
Or do we really want to know?
Bigger than the dad.
The turkey had balls.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's how you know I was a father turkey. It had balls and,
Oh my gosh.
and a thingy.
That reminds me of I was at a taxidermist show, and I was touching this kangaroo. I remember this so well. I mean, I'm never gonna forget this. I hope. I better not forget it. I was touching this kangaroo. I was maybe 8 or 9, maybe 10, and I'm like, "What's this?" And the guy was very "That's what makes it male." Whoa, what is this? That's what makes it male. I don't get it. What is this? Oh, that's what makes it male. And my friend leans over. That's his balls.
Well, I bet you were embarrassed.
Yes, I was. Oh man.
So, I was in 6th grade, and I was on the playground. And we were playing lacrosse, and guess where the ball hit me?
Ah! Ow!
Yeah.
Ugh. I've been hit there playing goalball. You know, that hurt.
You don't got expensive parts there to worry about.
Well, it still hurt. It still hurt. I've also been hit in the chest. The ball was going, I think, at about maybe 15, 20, 30 miles an hour. Ugh. People were brutal.
And guess what else embarrassing happened? So, one night I was in the bed, right? And all of a sudden I discovered I had a spider crawled up my underpants and bit me right at the end of my square.
Oh! Jeez.
Whatever, you had a spider crawl up your thingamajigger.
Yeah, and he bit me right at the end of it. It hurt.
Oh!
I guess that's one for the ages or whatever.
Or something.
Cried.
Literally.
I did. All of a sudden, I just felt like this fire there.
Ow!
Sleep, and all of a sudden I just feel like this burning sensation there. I'm like, oh God, what the heck?
Oh, I was playing cello. Well, I was going to. And I took the end pin out. Luckily, my hand was actually over the end of the end pin because my hand came in contact with cloth. And I knew exactly what had happened. My jaw fell open, and the class just started to laugh.
Whatever, you ever forgotten your cello?
No, my teacher was in the way. I didn't know. My right hand comes out to take out the end pin. Zoop! Oops.
Yeah, that's every blind person has at least one, multiple moments like that,
Well, my teacher, the next time he goes, I'm going to stand way over here. Ah!
Nice.
And I mean, my jaw dropped. I knew the class just busted out laughing. The silence seemed like it lasted for hours. I'm sure it was only 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So there was this, this English teacher that I had in high school, she was so successful. It was so funny. So I would always play around with her. So one day we were watching Ivanhoe,
Oh.
and she goes, "Can you see back there?" I said, "No."
I loved my English teacher. One of them that I had. Actually, yeah, I had one of them twice. She sat there and would describe every single part of the movie, slide, documentary, anything that we watched.
Oh, that's great.
Except for once. But that's because she was coming up with a test for her other students. But, I mean, she had the voice for it. I mean, she described when it was right. Yeah. I'm like, oh, cool.
Now, even though I hated most of my college experience, there was one teacher in particular. I was taking Asian cinema class.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I just took that class. I just took that last semester.
Oh, cool.
And my teacher actually put her foot forward and came up and described everything.
Whoa.
Amazing. And I think that's what pushed me towards cinema.
I mean, my English teacher, she was great. She never inspired me to do much of anything except for try. But she actually took a printed piece of paper and she was describing what she had said to the class. I couldn't feel any of it, but she goes, here indented, is this paragraph, and his paragraph spans here, and she, outdented, with her finger, and then she indented the next one. Okay, here's the next chunk, etc., etc., etc. And then I deserved it. I was stubborn, wanted to be independent in high school. I turned in a draft of my report. She goes, "Hey, Sarah, can you come out here for a minute? I need to talk to you." I love the fact that you're independent. I really do. But you know what? Sometimes you need to ask for help. Stop trying to stop refusing help.
Yeah.
Stop pulling this I can be independent crap. That hurt. By the way, that really hurt. But as a result, and I did ask for help, later I did pass that class. I turned in my paper. I think I got like an A- on that presentation instead of the D that I probably would have gotten.
It paid off.
It did, and it hurt. She would make me cry. A lot.
Okay.
But it was worth it. It was worth it.
You were.
I got nervous actually during my presentation. Well, because I left my notes at home and I knew it. Sandlin, I left my notes at home. I don't know what to do. Do your best. So at the time, I had committed to memory my whole entire presentation, my whole entire paper. So I started to recite that almost word for word for word for word for word. And this was maybe like an 8 to 10 page paper. And my teacher finally knew that I was nervous, and she goes, "Tell the story about the ceremony you participated in." I'm like, okay, this I can do.
I tell you, I was nervous as heck when I did my capstone for my history. And I gotta say, I somehow pulled that off somehow.
Oh, wow. When I'm extremely nervous, I stutter, and that can be a bit of a hindrance.
Well, I stutter too when I get nervous, so.
Okay, I stutter all the time. But I stutter more when I get nervous.
So, my presentation was about the history of Braille.
Oh.
And how it ties into modern society.
Ah, I forgot this runway's at 7,000 feet. But I think I'm at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think I'm at 19,000 feet, not 12.
So I was nervous as all get out, but
Aw.
I brought my Millennium.
I remember that machine. That was great.
Yeah.
I wish something like that existed today. Well, it does, but it's loud.
They make them now. It's just they're ridiculously priced.
No. I mean the Orbit. But it's loud when it refreshes. Well, only I could hear it, but still.
Not from my experience.
It seems loud to me, though.
It's not that bad.
I love the braille on that thing, though.
Oh yeah, it's sharp.
If I had, well, but the refresh rate's a little slow. It would not help me in karaoke at all. Probably not.
I just wish it wasn't so high profit.
It's $600, I think.
Yeah, I mean I could get a new phone for that.
Well, yeah, but considering that most braille displays are about $2,000, $600 is not bad. If you think about it that way.
It
I have
rough.
not. And the reason I won't use it is because you can't update it on anything but a Windows machine.
That's not what I heard.
That's what I heard, and Orbit Research has confirmed it. You might be thinking of a different display, but
stuff too, though.
you might be thinking of a different display, but you can only update it using the Windows machine.
Well, okay, well, maybe I'm thinking of the Brilliant. It's the same price.
No, the Brilliant I think is about $1,400.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you get an older model, but yeah.
Huh?
Unless you get an older model.
I heard Jack told me it was like 600.
The Brilliant? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
No.
The human, because he runs that, my friend works at that company, so.
Unless they, like drop the price or something. I don't know. But no, it is not. 17,000. Okay. So it's ugh. I hate these high runways because I'm never sure whether to add 7,000 in this case. But I'm preparing early.
Probably a good idea.
Because I never do a good job at this. Oh yeah, I'm still 30 miles away. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense.
I can make all kind of music with this thing. Check it out.
Sounds like something Crumb would do.
Huh?
Sounds like something Crumb would do.
Who's Crumb?
I forgot his first name, but he wrote this song about electric crickets.
Electric crickets.
He wrote a lot of music electronique.
Uh-huh.
I don't like the stuff. I really do not like the stuff. Ugh.
I like that kind of stuff, though.
I can't stand it. There's one thing we heard, I don't know if it was by Crumb or someone else, but it sounded like my stomach on a very bad day.
I like it if it's mixed with rock.
No, this wasn't. It was classical. I don't like 20th century classical music, except for Morton Lauridsen. And I love Morton Lauridsen. I think he's still alive. Actually, yes, he is. Is Aaron Copland? No, he died, didn't he? Yeah, he died. A long time ago. Yeah. No, wait. No, Aaron Copland is still... Wait, no, I'm getting confused with John Williams. Never mind. John Williams is still living.
As a matter of fact, he's writing... he just finished the score for episode 9.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he writes some darn good stuff. Oh. And he still has... I mean, he's like in his 80s, but... Man, I love his stuff.
You and me both.
Too bad he never wrote any choral pieces that I could conduct. At least, I don't think so, anyway.
He has choral pieces.
Williams?
Yeah.
I thought he only wrote soundtrack stuff.
That's his primary.
You could argue that some of that's choral.
Well, yeah, but I can't really take an excerpt and... I mean, I'd have to buy the whole entire score, which is expensive, so... I mean, in order to conduct that...
Some of them, I don't think you can buy. Like I know, like, the Lord of the Rings one you could have bought for a long time.
Now that has some beautiful choral stuff.
That's got,
Not that I don't know if I could conduct any of it. Well, I could with practice, but...
The Phantom Menace Duel of the Fates is probably one of the most choral... greatest pieces of all time.
But right? I mean, you can't get the whole score on like iTunes. Like I know that there's a mix that you can buy that's literally like the score blended is how it sounds in the movie.
No, I mean sheet music, but.
Oh yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
What are you counting?
My real altitude?
Feet to the ground.
Feet from the ground, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know how high this runway is, so...
You can just turn off autopilot manually, just turn it off manually if it doesn't shut off.
Well, I'm about 25 miles away from the airport, so not a good idea.
Well, no, I didn't say now. I said, like if you get to like 900, 800 some feet and it doesn't shut off, then
Well, the thing is, though, like my last landing, I got a little confused because it said 700 for the altitude. Like, that's where I get confused, is below 1,000 feet.
Yeah, that's because Tramp doesn't show GSL. It shows it doesn't show AGL. It shows ASL.
So I'm literally having to calculate everything. Well, like I'm doing now.
It's kind of hard to calculate this freaking AGL. Like,
what the?
Not in the amount of seconds, not in the amount of time you have.
I don't think so.
6,000 feet only. 6,000 feet only.
Okay, I'm confused.
What happened?
Okay, I'm confused.
No, just kidding.
Sure. I told you I suck at the high landings. My autopilot never turned off. I told you I suck at the high landings. My autopilot never turned off.
Well, Josh was trying to tell you what to do.
Except, I was saying 6,000 and thought I had enough time.
Well, apparently not.
No, apparently not.
Well, apparently not.
No,
Actions available.
Oops.
I landed. At least.
And I said oops because I accidentally hit A bouton on the iPad. A bouton on the iPad.
Lucky. Left flight project. Like 1 ton. Left flight project. Complete flight button. Other flight button. Cancel flight button. Cancel button. Complete flight project. Like 1 ton. Left flight project. New flight project. Like flight button. Other flight button. Cancel flight button. Cancel button. Marking registered. RPD registered before.
Okay.
Submit. Yes button. No button. Yes button.
So Jessie recorded that, I would assume.
No, he did not. Someone's looping back.
Program files x86
I don't know
No.
how.
Studio mode check. Stop recording checkbox check. Stop recording
Wait.
checkbox check.
We're